Hi guys, Bazinga here. Welcome to one of those episodes. Well, the very first of one of those episodes where I show you what the heck I've been doing for the past week. Some of you may guess at what the heck this thing is. Some of you may not. This took forever. This is the Legend of Zelda Gate of Time. From Skyward Sword mostly. Well, I missed a block, I think. Yep, missed a block. Okay, so, how's these blocks gone missing? Must be, some Enderman or something. Okay. This is the Legend of Zelda Gate of Time. This took forever. This is really close to what it really is. It's as close as you can get, per se, to while using blocks as the building material, and you're building triangles within circles, with note bars, with symbols on the outside. Just to say, microblocks from the Forge team, that's amazing. It makes all of this possible. Without microblocks, honestly, I wouldn't be able to do this. I wouldn't even be able to think about doing this. Okay, so let's get on to showing you about this. The Gate of Time is from the Legend of Zelda series of video games from Nintendo. It's very popular, and honestly, it's a very fun game. Legend of Zelda has usually a plot where at some point you go back in time. This is the newer design for the Gate of Time that they use for, say, Skyward Sword, Link's Awakening, A Link to the Past. I believe this is the design they used for those. Normally, it's made out of, it's standing up. It looks like a gigantic gear. Each one of those symbols is one of the gear's, square things at the edge. I forget. Someone tell me. And it's basically opening, and it's a large, like, portal spinning in the center. But I made it out of quartz and smoky quartz just because I thought it looked nice. If I really wanted to, I could use gold and say something else, maybe just leave it with the grass, but I didn't want to, so there we go. Triangles. Actually, let's start off with how much time this thing actually takes. The inside was 6.5 hours. That includes every single one of these triangle-like things coming out of the Triforce here. That, honestly, was the biggest time sink. Trying to figure out how to... Really? Trying to figure out how the heck I'm going to build all this and even it out properly. Can I plate this? No. Oh wait, F1. There we go. Ah, okay. I have to do that. The hardest part was definitely this part in the center, because I had to figure out how I'm gonna space these out properly and all that. So that's 6.5 hours gone right there. Next, all of these symbols, the Feror, the Nehru and Din symbols, or if you want, 3 circle, 2 circle, 1 circle. Um, all 3 of them took 30 minutes, I think, each. 30 minutes each. Yeah, 30 minutes each. So that's another hour and a half gone. So far, we're up to 8 hours. Okay. Inner black. Actually, no, I'll do the minute part later. The time that it took to build all of these staffs and the parts that came out and attached to them, that took 3 hours for all 3. So if you want to say an hour each, 11 hours so far. This is just measurements to show me so I can rebuild it. The outer ring, 2 hours. Okay, 13 hours so far. All symbols, 45 minutes. So that would be, how much was this? 2 hours? That would be 13 hours and 45 minutes right there. And then the inner black, that's another 14 hours and 35 minutes. 14 hours and 25 minutes it took to build this monstrosity. Honestly, I love this. I love to build things. I love building elaborate, crazy, gigantic buildings, mostly in creative. But I'm gonna take on the challenge. And the next server play, you should know by now that the Season 1 server play is done, but the next server play is gonna start up soon. Honestly, I'm just waiting for Mad Scientist, one of the players on the server, to start finish a mod pack. He is creating and putting together a mod pack for us. He's doing a wonderful job. He's tending to all of the players' needs. And one thing I did ask if he would add Thaumic Tinkerer, and if you could see, if I press F1 here, if you could see, Smoky Quartz comes from Thaumic Tinkerer. So I asked him to put in Thaumic Tinkerer for this. And if you're wondering why, I'm building it. I'm building this in survival. And guess what it's gonna be? The entrance of my base. This right here is the center of the entire thing. And my entrance will be, say, a triangle like this going deep within the heart, and that'll be my base. Okay, now to go over measurements. Numbers. Yippee. My kit that I used comprises of Awakened Icorium tools, Proto Clay, a bottomless pouch with a bunch of wand focuses, a full Icorium wand, and smoky quartz and regular quartz. And the blocks here, I also had the building guide, plus some obsidian, plus a wand, the creative builder's wand, and I also had, I have a book right next to me, which is the Hyrule Historia of the Legend of Zelda. It's mostly for me to figure out. I'm building this without. Whoa, that's no, number 4 right there. Um, it's mostly for me just to see the design. So that I know exactly what I'm doing. There we go. And 4. And there we go. Okay. There might be some places I have missed, but that's okay. Okay, now for numbers. In the very center, which I said was right there, there, that's where all of the circles came from. A building guide right in the center here. The inside, I used a 32 by 32 circle to show me how far away every single one should be, so that I could keep them in a general area, not to go too far or not to go too close. And that's it. For the first circle here, it was a 38 by 38, and then for each one I expanded it by 4, and then by the time I got to this one, which goes right through here, I just went up a couple blocks to this place right here, and this circle right in the center is a 6 by 6 plus a little bit for the design. The outer ring is 72 by 72 to 80 by 80. And that's just a quartz ring that goes all the way around the thing with some designs of that connect the outside with the inside. Honestly, the hardest part about this was figuring out how the heck am I supposed to do circles, and how the heck am I supposed to get all these symbols and things to look actually proper the way it was using blocks. A circular object out of blocks, that's usually really hard to do. Unless you have a building guide, so. And that's it. For this symbol right here, it is a 16 by 16 circle for the outside, and then I shrunk it to about 13, I want to say. 13 by 13 to create the outer circle. And then I went in a couple blocks and I made an 8 by 8, I want to say. And then right here is a 6 by 6. And then I just bordered it with black, and that made this symbol. For this symbol right over here, it's just 2 6 by 6s plus some wavy stuff. It took a little time to figure this out, just because it's a weird shape. Thankfully, using microblocks, I'm able to do that very easily. For this one, it's just, I want to say, 8 by 8s. 3 8 by 8s out here, plus some 3 by 3s in the corners. And then I just put some black in the center just to separate them. For these note things are the white border with the black are these are actually notes. If you wanted to, you could take this in and play it as a song, and I'm not sure what it would make, but I do know it would make a song, and I believe I missed. No, I didn't. Right over there. I thought I missed that, because these are supposed to be right on top of each other. The hardest part was this, because I had to figure out the circle plus the little bit up top, which is really hard. If you look up Legend of Zelda Gate of Time, you'll see what I mean. This is a hard thing to build. And if you want to see, these are all my mess ups for triangles. Making a Triforce isn't easy. It's not. I tried a lot until I finally got to this one over here, and I just ran with it. Because it's like, okay, it looks good, let's go. And that's it. Um, okay, so that's it. So the next server play should become, I should start recording it soon. It shouldn't come out for a while, at least until Agrarian Skies doesn't end. Currently I am going through Thaumcraft in Agrarian Skies. It's nuts, but actually I just finished Thaumcraft. I'm going through fishing. It's scary. Okay. So this is the first of many epic builds. Yeah, that's what I'll call the series, epic builds. So I'll see you guys next time, and until then, bye!